going to take you through the 3 hula hoop tricks that you just saw me do in a little combo. Be warned, hula hoops do have a tendency to fly around, so make sure you're in a safe space where there's no technology. I've set these up that you need very minimal space around you, and the last 2 will work perfectly in a hallway. The first trick I'm going to teach you is a continuous elevator. It stems from being able to take your hoop from the floor all the way up to your hands. We're just going to take it up into our shoulders and keep it continuous. To start with, have your feet together inside your hula hoop, drop the front of the hula hoop down to the floor and pull it out to one side. Using your hand that's on the top of the hoop, the other hand is going to stay nice and close to your body. You're going to push the hoop into your chest, so your hand is becoming in the middle, it's coming into the middle of your chest. You're going to open your palm, push the hoop into you, and then it's going to rotate around to your other shoulder, down your body, and over to your other hand. You do need a little bit of force for this one. So from here, you open your hand, push the hoop into your body, let it roll around and catch it. And then you repeat on the same side. Hold it in your hand, have your palm ready to open, push your hand into your chest, roll around and catch. You want to make sure that the hula hoop comes all the way up on top of your first shoulder, rotates across the back of your neck and onto your other shoulder. It's not going to work if it catches on underneath your shoulder. That's why we're taking your hand all the way up to the center of our chest to give the hoop that little bit of a lift that it needs to rotate around. Exactly how much lift and placement of your hand will depend on your hula hoop's size as well as how much force you're putting in. So have a little play around and see what works to you. The second skill we're going to learn is an isolation. This one takes a little bit of practice, so be patient with it. I promise it's worth it. You're going to take your hand on the inside of your hula hoop, holding it in front of you. You only need one hand for this skill, but you can start with your second hand to start to get the motion. The best way that I use to learn this skill is to pick a point directly in the center of your hoop. So if there's something on the wall, or if you're in a hallway, a particular point on the wall that you're looking at, from there, you're going to look at that point and use your peripherals to keep the hoop at the exact same space around that point. Yes, you're going to get to the top. You're going to have to let go of the hoop, let the hoop roll over the back of your hand to catch it again before you continue that circle. You will need to move your arm around as you roll. If you just take it to the top, open your hand and let it round, the hoop is going to dip and that's going to change our isolation. This is an illusion. The hoop should look like it doesn't move at all. The faster it is, the smoother it will look, but the harder that coordination is of where your arm is in relation to the hoop. So keep staring at that center point. Try really hard to not let your hoop move around the center of that circle. And keep that perfect distance. Be patient, it is tricky, but you will get there. The last trick we're going to learn is a behind the back pass. So, to start, you're going to gently spin the hoop around your hand in front of you. Same thing, this is perfect for learning in a hallway if you don't have any other space, but do be warned it might fly off your hand, so be careful that there's no breakables at either end of the hallway. The first thing we're going to do is just practice passing the hoop from one hand to the other. You wait until the hoop is all the way around, and when there's enough space you bring your hands together and then remove the other one. You don't want to try and put your hand in the side that the hoop is already there. So you want to feel it. If you have your palm facing to one side, you want to feel the hoop touching the back of your hand before you put your other hand in, and then making sure that it's not touching the hand that you want to remove it. Once you're comfortable doing that, it's the same thing, but you're going to turn around and pass the hoop behind. So you can see that my hoop is turning in towards me. It's in my right hand, it's coming up and over towards my left side of my body. I'm going to turn towards my left, I'm going to turn as far around as I can, and then I'm going to pass the hoop between my hands behind my back. And then you keep turning all the way around. You can see that I did grab the hoop pretty much to completely stop it, swap hands, and then continue the spin to turn around. You can do that a few times that slowly to get the pathway before you can start to speed it up and not grab it at all. If you would like to perform these 3 tricks as a combo, we're going to start with our continuous elevator, taking it down around our feet. It's up to you how many of these you want to do. I'm doing 2.5. On the third one, I'm going to push it to my chest just like before, but instead of releasing it, I'm going to stay holding onto it and let it flick over my head. This takes me to my perfect isolation spot. From here, all you do is start the spin, so when your hand is at the bottom, instead of tracking your hand around the hoop with your isolation, you just let it spin into that spin around your hand, and then continue into your around the back pass behind it. One more time all together. From here. Happy hooping!